Hi, and welcome to the Tranquil Cottage Knits podcast. I'm your host, Michelle. You can find me on Ravelry as Tranquil Cottage, Instagram as Tranquil Cottage Knits. You can find the blog at www.tranquilcottageknits.weebly.com. And we also have a Facebook group. Just search Tranquil Cottage Knits in your Facebook search bar. Welcome! I hope everybody is having a lovely day. I am a day late in podcasting. Yesterday was just dreary and rainy, and I don't know. It just wasn't, it was a day to stay home and make soup, not a day to share out here with my friends. It was a very homebody kind of day for me. So I hope to make up for it today. If you keep up with the blog, then you may have seen my little announcement. A couple of weeks ago, when I got my birthday yarn, I got one yarn in particular that just really spoke to me. It was everything I was craving. It was very autumnal, I can't even describe how much it just made my heart sing, really. And hi, Cal. The colorway was called Fall Forward, and it was Versa DK by Rags Fiber. And so I had gotten 2 skeins of that, and I had also gotten 1 skein of her Little Red Monster. One interesting thing about Tony, she's the Rags Fiber dyer, and she has a shop up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. One really interesting thing about her is a lot of times when she does a variegated, she also does a semi-solid to coordinate with it. And so you may remember this is the, it just doesn't even, it gets so washed out with the sunlight, it just doesn't even do justice to how gorgeous this is. But this is the Fall Forward colorway. There's nothing I could do to show you how pretty this is in real life. But that Fall Forward colorway, it just truly inspired me. And the Little Red Monster is a red that was coordinated to go with that Fall Forward colorway. And I was so in love with those that literally, as soon as I finished recording, while I was uploading, I was already winding that yarn. And so what the yarn said to me, the colors just seemed so much orchard, apple-y. It just reminded me of all the colors and all the different varieties of apples. You know how some of them have the pink blush on them, and you have, let's see if I can even show you. You have some Red Delicious, which is the red that goes with Little Red Monster, and then you have, this is like a pink lady to me, and then you have where'd it go? Like here you have your Golden Delicious, and then you have your Granny Smith, you know, and just my absolute favorite, the Honey Crisp, that's in there too. And it's just all of these apples that I love. I'm such a big apple geek. But all of the things I love in the orchard are represented in that yarn, and it just warmed my heart so much. One of the things that I do, I care for a family member who has Alzheimer's, and it is my mother-in-law. And when my husband and I started dating, I discovered at probably our first Thanksgiving that she made the best applesauce in the universe. My husband says, "You're probably not going to like me saying this, but you're not alone. Every woman I've ever dated has raved about my mom's applesauce." And so going out to the orchard with her just makes me happy, and having her pick apples with me, and then making applesauce is just, It's happiness. It's apple flavored happiness. Um, so it just means a lot to me, and I thought I could kind of pay homage to that with a shawl. So I designed a shawl I've called Off to the Orchard. There's also going to be a coordinating hat pattern, and I put some preview photos up on both the blog and the Facebook page. Uh, but if you haven't seen them, I'll go ahead and figure out how to insert a couple of shots right here. Here. So the pattern will officially launch Thursday, November 5th at 10:30 a.m. Now, why 10:30 a.m., right? Odd time. It is to coordinate with Laura from Knitter's Magic. Laura and Tony both, who, again, Tony's the dyer, Laura's the shop I got the yarn through. Both of them will have exclusive coupon codes where if you purchase the yarn for the pattern through them, then you get the patterns for free. So, I look at that really as just kind of doing my part because COVID has not been kind to any small business, let alone yarn shops. And people started really kind of getting obsessed with bare necessities. And yarn is a splurge, and so absolutely yarn shops have suffered, indie dyers have suffered. And this is my way of trying to give back a little bit to the community that I love so much. And so if you can, then please, by all means, stop by Thursday, 10:30 on the Facebook Live video when Laura from Knitter's Magic does her yarn showcase, and purchase your yarn through her and you get the patterns for free. Support your LYSs, guys. Other than that, I can't think of anything else interesting to tell you. The trees are amazing right now, but the weather is cold, and this has been a really short podcast. But I think I'm going to get my butt inside and try to warm up a bit, and I truly hope you guys all have an amazing week. I will look forward to seeing you guys Thursday, 10:30. Just go onto Facebook and search Knitter's Magic, and if you load her page, you may have to hit refresh a couple times, but she usually goes live 10:30 right there on the dot, and score yourself some amazing yarn. I look forward to seeing y'all then. Have a good week. Bye.